Hello dear viewers and welcome back to Star Scandal Spotlight. Tonight we dive into a story that has taken the entertainment world by storm. Get ready because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see one of China's most talked about on-screen couples. That's right, Bai Lu finally reveals what made her fall for Dylan Wang. From subtle glances on set to moments the cameras were never meant to catch, the truth is finally coming to light. What exactly did Dylan do that captured Bai Lu's heart? Stay with us, we're about to uncover it all right now. But for millions of fans across Asia, that glance became the spark that ignited one of the most talked about celebrity mysteries in recent memory. Are Dylan Wang and Bai Lu more than just co-stars? For months, the public has speculated, dissecting every photo, every behind-the-scenes clip, every stolen look. Now, in a moment, no one expected Bai Lu has finally broken her silence, and what she revealed left everyone speechless. It all started on the set of their hit drama series, where Dylan Wang, the charismatic, rebellious heartthrob, and Bai Lu, the elegant and sharp-tongued lead, shared electric chemistry. From their very first table, crew members whispered about their natural connection. It wasn't acting, a staff member later confessed anonymously. Sometimes the cameras would cut, but they kept looking at each other, like something unsaid was hanging in the air. Fans picked up on it quickly. Twitter trends surged, edits of the two flooded YouTube. But both actors remained tight-lipped, until one incident changed everything. During filming, Bai Lu had to shoot an emotionally intense romantic scene with a second male lead. What was meant to be just another scripted kiss turned into a storm. Eyewitnesses say Dylan, who wasn't scheduled on set that day, showed up unannounced. He stood silently behind the monitor, arms crossed, watching the scene unfold. When the kiss happened, his expression changed. His jaw clenched. He left without a word. Later that evening, Bai Lu was seen exiting the studio alone, her face unreadable. Just hours after that moment, both actors unfollowed the second male lead on social media. Fans went wild. Was it jealousy? Was Dylan already in love? The questions exploded across forums. Weeks passed. The show wrapped. Both actors disappeared from the spotlight. No public appearances, no interviews until last weekend. Bai Lu agreed to a rare sit-down on a late-night talk show. No one expected her to talk about Dylan. But halfway through, when asked if she had ever fallen for someone during filming, she froze. The audience went silent. Then she smiled, eyes downcast, and whispered, "It wasn't during filming. It was during a storm." What followed was a story that stunned the nation. It was a stormy evening during the final week of shooting. Filming had to pause due to heavy rain. Most of the crew had left for the night, but Bai Lu had stayed behind in her trailer, exhausted and emotionally drained.
Knock, knock.
It was Dylan, soaked from the rain, holding 2 cups of hot tea. "You looked cold earlier," he said simply. They sat in silence for a while, the thunder rumbling outside. Then Dylan pulled something out of his pocket, a crumpled piece of paper. On it was a tiny sketch he had made of Bai Lu laughing during rehearsal weeks before. "I don't draw," he muttered, "but I didn't want to forget that moment." Tears welled up in Bai Lu's eyes as she recounted the story. "That was the moment," she said quietly. "That's when I knew." The confession hit the internet like a lightning bolt. Dylan Wang and Bai Lu trended worldwide. Old videos resurfaced. Dylan glancing at Bai Lu when she wasn't looking. Bai Lu brushing off questions about her ideal type with a mysterious smile.
Even former co-stars chimed in. One actress posted, "They were always real. We just weren't allowed to say it."
Despite the emotional confession, neither Dylan nor Bai Lu have officially confirmed a relationship. But perhaps they don't need to. As one fan perfectly put it, some love stories don't need labels, just lightening a sketch and a cup of tea. The world now watches and waits breath held, hoping that this on-screen fairy tale continues off-screen. When Bai Lu's emotional confession aired, speaking of a rainy night, a quiet sketch, and a moment that changed everything, the internet didn't just react, it erupted. But as the world celebrated what seemed to be the beginning of a real-life fairy tale, a much darker chapter was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. What the public didn't know was that Bai Lu almost never got the chance to tell her story at all. Shortly after the interview aired, insiders began leaking fragments of a brewing controversy. Powerful forces in the entertainment industry had allegedly tried to stop Bai Lu from speaking out. According to a source close to the talk show's production team, executives received an anonymous legal warning just 48 hours before broadcast. The message, if she names him, cut it. If she hints at a relationship, pull the segment. But Bai Lu had made up her mind. For once, she told her manager, I want to speak as a woman, not a brand. That decision nearly cost her everything. As the media storm intensified, fans eagerly awaited Dylan Wang's response. But something strange happened. Dylan went completely silent. No posts, no statements. His official studio remained quiet, fueling rumors that his agency was scrambling to do damage control. One particularly alarming headline read, Dylan Wang's contract at risk after Bai Lu confession. According to unconfirmed reports, Dylan's management had enforced a strict no-comment policy on his relationship status, a clause hidden deep in his contract with a major brand sponsor. If true, even acknowledging Bai Lu's story could cost him millions. And yet fans noticed something subtle, something deliberate. 3 days after the broadcast, Dylan updated his Instagram bio. One simple emoji, a rain cloud. A silent nod to the night Bai Lu remembered so vividly. Then came the leak that turned everything upside down. An audio clip, allegedly recorded by someone on Bai Lu's team, surfaced online. In it, Bai Lu is heard crying, "They want to bury this. They say, I ruined everything for him," she says, shakily. "But I didn't lie. That night was real, and he never told me to forget." The clip went viral within minutes. Hashtags like "Let Bai Lu Speak" and "Ash Protect Their Truth" flooded every platform. Fans, media, and even fellow celebrities began demanding transparency. The pressure mounted. Suddenly the silence from Dylan's side wasn't seen as caution, it was seen as betrayal. Just when the narrative seemed clear, Bai Lu as the brave heroine and Dylan as the silent bystander, an unexpected twist turned the story on its head. Handwritten, unverified at first, but later confirmed by multiple sources close to Dylan. The letter addressed to Elle was dated weeks before Bai Lu's confession. In it, Dylan wrote, "There's a storm coming and I know you want to run into it. But if you do, they'll turn the wind against you. I'll take the silence if it means you're safe. But if you choose the storm, I'll be waiting on the other side." Just days after the letter leaked, paparazzi claimed to have spotted 2 hooded figures entering a private villa in the outskirts of Beijing, both wearing matching rain boots. No photos were captured clearly, but fans pointed to one detail, a charm dangling from the woman's bag. The same charm Dylan gave Bai Lu during filming, shaped like a lightning bolt. Whether or not they officially confirmed the relationship, one thing is clear: Dylan Wang and Bai Lu's connection goes far beyond scripted lines and staged kisses. They defied silence, they risked everything. And in doing so, they reminded the world of something rare. Sometimes love isn't loud. Sometimes love waits quietly in the rain.